Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Voice. First, you're going to go to voice.google.com. Once you've reached the site, it's going to ask you if you're using Google Voice for personal use or business. We're going to select personal use. Now you can sign up using Google Voice using your Android or your Apple phones, but I suggest using your laptop, Chromebook, or desktop and choose the web option. Once you do that, it's going to ask you to choose an account to sign up for Google Voice. Now you may already be signed in to your MyPCBoE. Let me show you what that looks like. If you're already signed into your MyPCBoE account, you're going to get a flag here that says your account isn't ready for Google Voice yet. Please switch accounts. So what that means is that you are going to have to create a new Gmail account or either use your personal Gmail account if you have one. I'm going to walk you through if you don't have an account so that you'll know how to do that. Those of you that already have a Google account, once we get signed in, you'll be at that step. So you're going to click switch account. Now I'm going to pretend like I don't have an account, so I'm going to choose another account. Oops, create another account rather for myself. All right, at this point, you're going to fill out the form, your first and last name, and then you're going to create an email address that you're going to use for Google Voice. All right, I'm going to do that and then press next. But I'll pause the video here. All right, so once you have entered your information, you're going to then be asked to verify your phone number. So you'll need to put in a phone number that you are planning to use. All right, and so at this point, it's going to send you a verification code. I'm going to get mine, and I'll be right back. All right, once you've put in your verification code, it's going to ask you to put in a phone number and or an email address for them to use just in case they need to secure your account. You'll also be asked to put in your birthday and gender, and then you'll click next. The next screen that you'll get is this one that says get more from your number. If you'd like, you can add your number to your account for use across Google services like receiving video calls and messages. You can skip this, or if you want to go back in and use it, you can. I'm going to skip it. All right, here's their privacy and terms. Of course, you'll need to read that and then click agree. All right, and then it's going to take you back to the Google Voice main screen. You're going to go back and click on for personal use and then web. And then it's welcome, just press continue. All right, here's where you will put in an area code that you would like to use for the phone number that you're going to use for Google Voice. I would highly suggest using 334 because you'll be probably contacting parents locally, and if they see a 334 number, they most or more than likely will answer it as opposed to a different area code. So you can scroll through and see which ones you like. I think I'm just going to go with Eufaula. Okay, now it says you've selected your phone number to complete setup, verify. Okay, and then you're going to verify either using your cell phone, or you can also use a landline if you would like. They will send you a 6-digit code to verify your account, either by text, or you can click verify by phone, and then they'll send it to you. They'll call you and you can hear the code. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll pause the video. After you put in your phone number, it's going to ask for the code that it either called you with or texted you with, and you'll put that in and click verify. All right, and so then it'll say that your phone number has been linked to the account and will ring when someone calls your Google Voice number. Now, the first thing that you'll want to do once you've clicked finish, it's going to take you to Google Voice, is that you want to go straight into your settings, the little gear up here, and then you will want to go ahead and scroll over to calls. And here where it says turn on link numbers you want to forward to calls, uncheck that, because that way when someone calls you, it's not going to just forward it to your Google Voice number. Next, you can click off of that. Now you're in Google Voice, and you can use the keypad like you would a regular phone, and you can make phone calls using the web. And the good thing is that it will not come up as your cell phone or your landline number. It'll actually come up as the number that you chose through Google Voice. Now you will need a speaker or microphone so that they can hear you and it can hear the call. If you go back into settings and you scroll down here, we've already unchecked call forwarding. There's other options that you can also do if you'd like. Show my Google Voice number as a caller ID when forwarding calls. You can change the voicemail greeting. So if you are making calls to just parents from your classroom, you can change the greeting to, however you want it to be, such as, this is Mrs. Smith. Thank you for returning my call. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I will call you back. Or whatever kind of message that you'd like for your parents to receive if they try to call you back. Now, let's say, as we're here under settings, let's say that you no longer want to use Google Voice. You're done with it. You don't want to use it. Well, first, if you want to just take off the linked number, you can delete that linked number here. You can add a new linked number. You can change the phone number. If you don't like this phone number anymore, or maybe you're getting too many random calls to that number, because I do believe these are recycled, you can change it. You can also delete it, but let me warn you, when you click delete, it's going to take you to this page. If you click delete, it will say, there will be a warning. Let's see if I click on it. Yeah, we're not that. We'll say we're going to delete our Google Voice. It will warn you. In other words, you will not be able to receive calls or text from this number. The most important thing here is that if you delete your phone number, you will not be able to sign up for another Google Voice phone number for 90 days. So if you, it says you will retain the ability to reclaim this number for 90 days. After that, of course, it'll be reassigned to another user. But I just wanted to warn you here that if you do permanently delete your Google Voice number from the phone number, like your cell phone or your landline number that you've connected it to, you will not be able to use it for 90 days. So, you can always change the number if that's the problem. But I would just, be cautious. You don't want to delete it if that's your only phone number that you have to use to link the account, and you don't want to delete it and then you need to use it again, but it hasn't been the 90 days. So just a little bit of caution there. So going back to our Google settings, you can just X off, and there you are. Also over here, once you start making phone calls, it will have a call history. So you can see if you've missed a call or when you did make a call. And it also has your voicemail here, so you can check your voicemails. I hope this helps you as you get set up with Google Voice. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thanks.